is playing into the Chaos Knight?
I'll tell you, the game was looking pretty even, as in terms of like net worth and stuff. And he went Mask of Madness, Manta, and he got a 20-minute Ags.
Wow.
On the Luna. And then they just kind of took over from there. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. He's gone for the Moonstorm facet, which wasn't what we were seeing previously with a lot of the Lunas. So we'll see. Obviously, with the Ags, it makes sense. And we'll see how it does.
But it sounds like you're a little bit hesitant on this Luna pick. You're just not quite sure at the moment.
I mean, I haven't necessarily seen it. Like, I didn't watch the game, so I'm curious to see how it works. I think logically it makes sense. Strong heroes right now are heroes that are good at clearing through neutrals. So she received a lot of nerfs. That's why obviously we were seeing a lot of Luna over the past year.
An opportunity standing in front of the tower. It does have some heroes nearby to maybe force a fight. They're going to be able to protect Solo, not me. What? Everyone else was running away. Not me wanted to go in. The communication was not there. And as a result, V-Tune on the Luna. We're going to find first blood for her.
Sometimes that tower armor is a bit too much, you know? You feel like it's just one more little tap, and that last attack just seems to do nothing. So a bit too aggressive there. Not the best way to start your first series of the day, but it's all right. At least it didn't go to the mid. At least the monkey isn't starting off with this big bonus.
How in trouble is V-Tune? He's not continuing to go.
But yeah, I mean, Luna, I think logically she makes sense. She farms stacks really well. We're seeing it with like the DKs. Obviously, they're having a grand old time doing that. She's just going to be like a slower DK. And obviously not quite as mobile and also a little bit squishier. So there's a reason that we have this like second class of carries. But yeah, well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Oh, mid is definitely going to be interesting between the two. Would say that it's monkey favored, but you were saying you have seen some Embers be able to still outplay this matchup and make it okay.
Yeah, we've seen a few who just I mean, we've seen doubled CS where we've seen 20 last hits to 10 last hits. And I've seen a few where it's only like a few down as long as they can just like play around and just try and split the wave up a little bit. And Difference has definitely looked very impressive. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do here.
Yes, I would say one of the better mid laners that we've been seeing so far. It does give Jingu over and maybe in a little bit of trouble here with some of the damage. Top lane as well. This is where my attention is going to be. This is definitely a brawl-heavy lane. I mean, Lich CK lane-dominating heroes, and then you've got the Night Stalker. With this Night Rain, we have seen these heroes always been very vulnerable, but the new facet, of course, makes it that your lane is not quite so bad.
And don't forget, he's got 2 bonus damage right now from Lunar Blessing. Yeah, kind of crushing it. This definitely was a concern, though. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure Loopsy knew that was a possibility because, like, what is Lies going to do to help you at that point? He literally has nothing, so...
Yeah, this is... the position from him has to be pretty perfect, and I feel like Lice as well needs to be really good here. They're going to try and make a little go on Woe. Tickling down. All right, well, they're going to turn it back around, and all of a sudden, 2/3 of Lion's health just evaporates. Okay, apologies.
Oh, solo. All right. Nah, this time, not me is able to finish the job. Quite a bit better. Honestly, I'm impressed Difference has recovered that situation from when we last looked in when he was still had like a Jingu buff, was being beat down, and is managing to keep these last hits close.
So, a lot of sticky stacks looks like it was to get the kill into solo. But yes, I'm
Bat Rider.
Yeah, this here is pretty crazy. But we've continued to speak about, like, do you wonder how Notme's going to play the lane, though? You've got a Bristle who really wants stacks. You also want stacks yourself. So... And this is one cool thing, I suppose, with solos ET. Like, you have a very easy time to be able to make scout them. And I would say Raiden can contest stacks at an early stage, even rotating the Night Stalker potentially with Dark Ascension to force a fight, with the Monkey King as well rotating. So we'll have to see how they can defend their stacks on one move.
Yeah, that should be very key for them indeed. Also, you know, if they start crafting some stacks elsewhere for the Luna as well, it could become an issue, but Loopsy's been pretty busy up top just because of how dominating this lane is, so he also doesn't have a lot of time to go back and get those stacks started either. Oh, solo.
Yeah. Now V-Tune actually, hang on. Stepped up a little bit too far. I guess they're out of resources though from Triple S along with Not Me top lane. It's just going to go down. Woe doesn't actually bring Loopsy in a position where he can maybe get a return kill, so he's going to continue to be beat upon, forcing him away for some of the free CS that's currently in the lane.
Oh, just, I guess not respecting the potential damage there. Also, an early point in the silence being used from Lives, which is kind of interesting. You don't see that often by level 3, unless you have the other facet where you get the damage. But saw that it was going to be useful to get a kill into Sobad and made it worth it.
4.5 seconds at nighttime is crazy. Huh. I don't know, it's interesting.
A big bop there, but still all right as we will be approaching the first power rune here at 6 minutes. Down bottom here, these fights are very funny because we've been seeing the way the deaths happen is that they're constantly stacking up the stickies and stacking up the quills. So like the longer things go, obviously it definitely favors one move as opposed to this more bursty style of ET punching you 3 times with the buff and Luna just hitting you with the Lucent beams. But one part that he does have at the very least on solo is that deconstruction. So there is the chance for the turnaround if you stay in the aura for a long time, you know, it does start to tick up on you, like someone like the Bat Rider chasing. See if it ever comes into play. It's kind of a hard thing to notice in the middle of the engagements. As level 6 is there for a race right now, he's going in on the difference, and he does not have anywhere to go.
No, he does not. Difference, maybe a fairy fire, but the damage will still go through the bonus health that's given back. Might even look for Sobad too. So has one more Jingu to work with. Boundless up in a couple of seconds. Importantly, this should be the kill. Erase is just going to wait, get the stun. Sobad hoping that the tower is going to be enough to protect him. There might be a turnaround, but unfortunately with the Ember, he's still dead for quite some time. Not Me can try and stack up the sticky, but you have no one else to play with at the moment.
No real opportunity to jump in there from the Ember, unfortunately. Man, he was doing quite well in difference, I gotta say, considering the situation, but now he is the lowest on the cores. Like, his CS was looking all right. But, yeah, you've really gotten away with this one. And, again, I'm sure they knew the Monkey was coming the second they picked Ember. They knew this was going to be the reaction here from 9 Pandas. They just valued the potential mid and late game of this Ember so much that they're all right with him taking a hit during the lane. You know, we'll see if that was a well-calculated risk or perhaps a mistake from them here.
Look at this, he's going Orb Corrosion on the Ember, which is kind of interesting.
Stack it up some more.
Yeah. Top lane.
I mean, it's nice, right? Like, it's all regen stuff. It's just useful. I think if you're going to be battling, it's just going to be good. Yep. And a lot of these matchups there is Sobad gets the last tap there. And not me. I don't know about this one there, friend.
No, I don't know either. Doesn't get the wisdom. And dead as well.
He's on a spree. Loopsy.
This guy's lying. I don't know. He apparently always gets sprees. He finds a lot to farm and finds early blinks.
He's got that Yapsor in him, you know? Gotta get that early gold as much as you can from the bounties.
It's level 5. Oh, we definitely could see this be something of a factor here in the early game. Early level 6 with Finger of Death, the Monkey King rotating. Who I know we were questioning a little bit what the build was going to be for Erase. It is going to be the Diffusal Blade, at least what he has queued up at the moment. So we'll see if he does commit for this.
Seems like the most logical one here is Triple S. We'll move over and start hitting some of these stacks that Solo had been crafting over here.
Yummy.
Yeah, thanks.
Think
Thanks,
the-
man. His voice lighting while he takes his stacks.
The Chad move. Before they were able to scout it out, the fact that he was making the stacks and even got the D ward as well, I believe, because the observer ward that saw there from Dire. So
Solo keeps sending his spirit up into their ancients too, and like keeping an eye on these stacks and everything, grabbing some spirit
mid lane,
damage.
Monkey. Difference is going to be able to get the remnant off. Okay, man, that was close. I don't even know if the Frosher was enough at the last second.
Solo being walked down.
How he is. Monkey's got to attempt to rotate with the Eclipse as well. The damage, it's a lot. This stage of the game, this Eclipse is a no joke, especially with the high points in the beam. Notme as well is in a little bit of danger. Astral to scout him out. Erase is going to stalk his prey. And this is going to be another kill the Monkey King is getting involved in. Importantly, apparently Loops is here as well.
Can't steal it though. Tries his best, but he is almost level 6 now on this Lion. As we have some heroes lurking nearby. Whoa and So Bad, hoping that they're going to jump on a different... Oh no, I'm just a scared little Ember. Don't chase me.
Beat him. Oh, Solo's got 300 damage. Holy. Okay.
Holy. He's got 323 damage. He must have stolen from the stacks. Oh, punch him, Solo.
Come on. Oh, it was a race.
Well, all that damage he was getting was from the stacks that Triple S is on right now.
Maybe they know they're coming.
He's going for an early pipe, and yeah, this is the gold for it. The Finger of Death is here.
Oh man, they can't lose this.
Oh, this will be a big stomp.
Oh, they need to protect the stack. Triple S just died, and now he's going to lose his recovery farm. They're coming though. I know the importance. Even maybe a threat of CK tipping in, and yeah, that's going to be the case. The Chaos Knight even wants to get involved in the fight. They need to protect their triangle, the stacks for Triple S. They will be able to do so. Woe's going to be in with the combo, trying to target down with the Luna, but the Boundless Strike covering V2. Woe is in danger, surrounded by 9 Pandas member. V2 still alive, ducking, diving, escaping over the left. The movement speed of the haste will keep her healthy, and they are out a snatch and grab as some of the members and the stacks as well.
That was sick. I can't believe he lived. That was really well played by V2. To use that haste rune so aggressively, absorb all of that damage from the side of one move and still manage to escape. That was pretty terrifying. I think they got the majority of those creeps by the looks of it here. And they are going to lose Solo in the aftermath, but maybe for a trade. Indeed. All right, we are indeed getting very active and aggressive towards these stacks. How is the pipe coming along after all that for Triple S? I mean, he's still the most farmed hero on the Dire. So yeah, it worked out all right for him.
And it did. They want to slow him down, and they're probably going to be able to. Eclipse is back up. 4 points in the beam this time. They had no issue previously. And that will be the same case this time. Oh, we're coming with Woe as well through the... Oh, wait, Loops is stalking. Woe's still going to be able to run into V2, but it's just Woe at the moment. He needs some backup, and he's going to need it quick. Woe gets aggressive into the safe lane, and instantly is going to be thinking not to do that again, as now they're also going to be able to catch up to the Lich. Man, this is feeling like we're going to get a similar game like we saw out of Rebels Monkey King yesterday. This is a 5-0-7 start for Arrays.
He's just there whenever they need them. And Woe, a little ambitious on that. I don't really understand the call there. Like, he almost had armlet. It wasn't quite there and done. Feels like it was close to being something, but maybe just a bit too early to be so aggressive. I guess they were trying to punish the fact that the Eclipse was down and felt like they had a fight, but timing was not on their side. That is most certain. And Solo is just running in here. They feel like they own this top part of the map.
And they do. No one's home. Woe's here. Midas queued up for him. Midas as well for the Night Stalker. So Lyce is... Do you like this Midas? Do you feel like he can get away with it?
I think so, considering how his Monkey King's playing. Oh, nice cut there from not me,
Okay.
but they're not going to punish.
Dude, he's... Oh my god. The finger from Lupsi. Even Earthsplit is flying out as well. Is the Monkey going to be able to close the distance? Diffusel's there. Difference is God, dude. Erase is owning this map. This Monkey King pick, they knew it was coming. But he is putting in quick work of the members of Dire.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we don't Ember without last pick, huh? At least with the Monkey still in. He is really just stuck on him throughout this one, and now again hunting, looking for this. Yeah, it's not even just the Monkey versus the Ember. It's the fact that you have this hero like the Chaos Knight who is so desperate to farm back here in the jungle, and it's just free food. God, they're fast, man. They're all over the map.
Yeah.
Also, what's Solo doing up here? He's just running. Like, I understand
Dude,
the Monkey
quick.
King and the Night Stalker.
Oh, look at this guy. Tranks, Faded Brooch, Windlace. This man's zooming.
Love the build.
He's actually fast. I respect
Spirit comes
it.
back. He's got 486 movement speed right now. He could qualify for Boston. This guy's he's zooming.
What do you... Okay, so what do we look for on Dire? Like, what is the call for them? Still, it feels like maybe there is some play around the minus armor that eventually could come up, like the pipe maybe catching them off guard with some of the absorption inside some of the team fights, but it feels like your physical damage dealers are maybe gonna die again. Whoa, similar spot. Feels like the tier 2 tower this time is safe, but that's not gonna be the case.
I mean, it has to be a tier 2
has
tower
stopped them
defense.
previously.
They need a chain
They will
frost
need
kill.
to TP everyone in, and the Chain Frost is looking good. Bouncing back on some of the creeps. Lice doesn't get anything off, and everyone else is hesitant, so well done, but they will need to use multiple TPs to protect Woe.
And look at this great ward they stuck back here from Solo as well. It's spying their movements up top here, seeing them coming back. It's going to see the couriers. These are the wards that I just think are so valuable. Because seeing where, like sees both these couriers. So, like, you know, the Lich is going up top right now. You know, you can tell where people are moving based off these deep wards. I think they're so undervalued still.
Yeah, I agree.
But the problem is they're just so damn hard to keep track of. Like, you can't just waste sentries back here either. So they almost always exist for their full duration.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It must be so difficult for supports with a even larger map to D-ward.
Yeah.
Like, you
yeah,
already had a
100%.
difficult time beforehand, and now, like, lane wards have so much priority. I feel like so much effectiveness now, like you were saying. Are we really looking at a raise? I don't know. A couple of heroes going to poke their head out of the tree.
So I think the problem for 9 Pandas was they just went in a little bit too early in that last one. If they just waited for a second, they had reinforcements coming. They were just feeling, you know, they were strong enough they could handle it. But then the Chain Frost was a great defense because one thing was that Triple S wasn't quite there yet either. I mean, he didn't have the pipe done. He was going home to regen. Now he is the pipe. Now he's looking to defend these tier 2s. And if they're sloppy again on a tier 2 defense, even if they bring more, sorry, on a tier 2 attack, if they bring more heroes, that pipe is really going to be the game changer. Also, Bat is ready for this lasso here too, so they do have the opportunity to get a little bit aggressive.
They're going to be one set up once again for a defense, however, because it's 9 Pandas continuing to keep the tempo up. Another invasion. Deep Observer Watch shortly is going to scout out so bad. Too close to the tower. Maybe if he goes over, but it might reveal the ward though. They're just going to jump him anyway. Happy with the kill, maybe even the courier. Not enough.
V2 wants to grab the wave and push this in, but instead of like doing the default play of just like continuing to push top, they're going to immediately run down towards the triangle and try and catch difference here.
And they will. And has he got a remnant? He does, but it's too close. It was already at the outpost. Still going to try and fly over the top. Maybe with the regen. Okay, never know.
That was a bad one. Oh, man, you gotta get this monkey. We got a problem.
It's just okay. Maybe an opportunity. So bad. Can he find an opening for the Chain Frost? There's no one to bounce it back off. They're just gonna have to use it solo onto race. Nice pull out Woe's there with the Reality Rift, and that is a massive streak. That gets Woe back into this game. Loopsy should be able to TP out with his stuns not being present.
Yeah, not quite close enough for the Sinister Gaze there. What a flame break from Not Me. Snipes the monkey at a midair and just sort of took him by surprise there.
I don't know if this is the normal 10 talent. Honestly, I haven't seen CK in such a long time. I don't know if they go the Reality Rift pull, but honestly, maybe that could be something that we see happen a couple of times. Like, he dragged him much further than I was expecting.
I think it's great versus Monkey specifically, obviously, with the Wukong's command, but also just Luna and Night Stalker. Like, he wants to play this distance where the regular pull wouldn't grab you, right? And he can still cast his spells and stuff. But now, as he's trying to do his little dance, you can punish him. They jump near Loopsy again. Can they at least keep Difference alive? He lives.
I love it. We pop the shield rune at the end. 600 shield.
I mean, he's desperate to survive one of these engagements and get some XP.
We're back to 2000. So what happened bottom? And then that little pickoff? We're actually maybe in a position now. Like, Armlet completed from Woe. Already starting to work on the Manta with the diadem, the item.
Man, I gotta say, I really respect the fact that he finished that Midas first on the CK. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, well, he's gonna finish the Armlet first and then get that Midas.
Yeah.
But no, he saw the state of the game and said, I'm going Midas, I'm farming, I'll see you guys later. We can do something then.
And man, you gotta say, it definitely paid off. Especially, it helps you got that streak. Like, how much actually was it? 738 gold. So you got a little bit lucky as well, but oh man, Luna was starting to actually head to top to farm this wave. Unfortunately, Woe showed up, but it's a massive wave that maybe they want to try and put some pressure on. And finally, they're the ones with a bit of pep in their step. Look how active they're now playing.
Yeah, and they're only showing the CK here, but they have seen the courier moving up here for the Bristleback, so they do know that it's many heroes up here. And now Triple S will show. Difference comes out as well. The Radiant are joining. Looks like they're agreeing on a fight once it comes into nighttime.
Oh, Woe's far away.
What the back got for
Everyone
us?
left.
He's got nothing.
What happened? Why did they leave the Bristle? What was the call there? You wanted to fight or leave, but now So Bad is stuck around. Huh.
I think the call was we're not fighting, and Bristle just felt like he was tanky until he got stunned in the face, and his passive did nothing. He just got exploded. It only took 2,000 total damage to kill him, which means that he did not use his passive at all. I'm pretty sure he just got stunned facing the tower and just ate all of that directly to the dome.
Well, it's a costly mistake, though. You put yourself back in a position where you could contest this game. Now you give up 2 kills, and you do it in a location where 9 Pandas can easily walk inside the pit, get the Aegis over towards V-Tune. This is a Scepter that he just completed. And let's see what the call is going to be for them. Of course, they have their own Wisdom and Tormentor. Unfortunately, with it being on the opposite side of the map, they probably will not be able to invade and take away Dyers. So it does seem like they're starting to move over and go for their own objective.
Well, I mean, even with those little missteps, 9 Pandas now, this seems to be the plan. Like, this was what they were angling for with this draft. It seems to be what they did in their previous game versus Liga. And presumably, they're just going to march with this Aegis and this Aghanims. I would throw it. I mean, last game, he had the Dawnbreaker on his team as an offlane, but now he has the Night Stalker, which I think is even better for the Ags on the Luna. In terms of your ability to just like target and make good use of it. Seems like it's going to be kind of crazy.
Top lane, there was a attempt onto the life of the Night Stalker. The Batrider TP'd in the outpost, bought Firefly instantly, but that ward that just got removed from So Bad was in a good location to protect lives, so nicely done. But of course, nice read from Dyer. They're going to have to try and read this smoke, though. Erase leading the charge, beelining to top. So Bad stuck around. And they won't need to connect with the Night Stalker. They can look for an extra kill if they can find it. Maybe difference if there was a glimpse of him.
Yeah, they haven't seen him quite yet, but Loopsy, if he YOLOs, he's not going to go for it.
Maybe we're YOLOing mid, Triple S.
Solo's going to run into difference. Blink Hex, maybe? Nope.
Nice. Not me. Really? Instant Hex Pipe's going to be there, but it doesn't matter, dude. The Scepter just melts through the pipe.
Okay. I mean, that was not great, I would say, for 9 Pandas. Like, you stopped the Lasso from doing anything, which is good, but maybe there's a chance to engage after. Like, he only got the bat.
Dude, this Eclipse cooldown's so low. What, 40 seconds on the 15 talent? What?
It is, yeah, it's a little ridiculous. It's a small window.
I was like,
my favorite thing too about that Ags is the line where it's like removes the beam limit per unit or whatever, because it's just classic Dota, right? Where we're allowed to just have stuff that's just so dumb. It's like max beams per unit 18, total beams 18. So just in case they survive 18 beams of Eclipse, they can tank them all. Just so you know, guys.
We're going to try and force a fight, but Eclipse is back up in a couple of seconds, and Lyson's got a good position, Dark Ascension, and all the information they would ever desire for the team fight. They've isolated the Bristle, and what do you know? He welcomes up to the high ground into the Eclipse from V2, along with the Wukongs, but they want to fight still. Woe snipes down the ET, not me looking for an opening, but they're going to be able to run them down. Nice chain frost on top of the neutrals. Earthspike's going to be able to protect him momentarily. But it still doesn't matter in the end. They have lost 2. Difference is looking to charge on 4. They're sending the illusions over towards Loopsy as well. And alright, not a bad fight. Into the Aegis. Boys on 1 move, they'll find 3.
And Erase was kind of lurking around, maybe trying to find something as Not Me is hunting him on the bat. I wasn't sure who was going to hunt who on that, but wow, great reinitiation there from 1 move. I mean, that's a scary fight to go back into. Bristol tanks the Eclipse. I think he did tank about 16 beams. It couldn't quite make it to 18. It's tough. That's a lot of damage. But and then we can actually check. We have the power. 9 beams. All right, so he's halfway there. Thank you, Script.
Not a bad fight though.
No, extremely good fight. I mean, that didn't look that terrifying, to be honest. And then the re-engage after, like CK's feeling good. He's got 2,000 gold. Now this is tough. What does he buy? Like, does he try and go for some sort of a blink style? Does he just go like S and Y to tank up? Woe,
jump inside the lane with the Scepter. Oh my god, the pipe last second. Double force. Woe is out. And maybe an opportunity to go. If he can heal up, Age is about to expire in 20. Let's see if they want to smoke, and they will instantly. Seeing that there is a potential opportunity for them. They're going to try and cut to top. They do have the observer wards down bottom that scouts out the monkey, so they know he's not here. Someone wants this farm, however, but they're grouping up together. 9 Pandas know that there is a potential fight coming to them, and they will not give them that opportunity to slip up.
Yeah, I mean, no more Aegis now, so it feels great. And it was the Crimson after for this Bristle, so I mean, we've seen a lot of the double auras from these offlane Bristles. We'll see if he goes for the eggs next. He's got the SNY queued for now, though, so just wants to continue his own tankability, not so worried about the damage. Probably just trying to help protect Woe.
Look at the ward. The monkey's nowhere to be seen. They scout out V2 and they're going to go for Lice instead. Chaos will break out. V2 pops the BKB, tries to do whatever it can. It's a great Echo Song. Holds 3 and importantly, gives them the important time they need to be able to escape away. Solo, he's done his job. He's happy with dying. It could have been so much worse for 9 Pandas.
Yeah, that was pretty much the worst case scenario walking into that, especially because they also didn't have the Eclipse quite yet. It was like 5 seconds away from coming back. That was actually a ward that was placed down while Nami was trying to chase down a race. So it was kind of just like a serendipitous situation there on that one that was even giving them the chance for that move.
We got a game here, Tram. They actually got the lead. First time this game by the looks of it for 1 move.
Yeah, and it's feeling like this Luna is just not enough. Like, you can understand how it would work, but they're not quite getting into the positioning where it feels like this Eclipse is just so terrifying. I think the CK is a big part of it as well. Because like the illusions are so tanky, they're absorbing quite a few of the beams too.
So we go Scepter CK as well for more. Okay. Speaking of the beams. Down so bad goes. But yeah, what, Scepter on CK for more illusions to tank?
Oh, that's actually
Come on.
beast. Now you're talking. Yeah, that's you're genius. She's level 20 now, though, so, you know, we got big beams. See if that makes a big enough difference.
Holy crap, that's so much damage.
It really is.
410 on the beams? So what do? Do you go
Times
Kinda Refresher?
18.
Yeah, I don't even...
It's apparently 7,380. So there you go. You know, minus 25%, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I like the refresher. Yeah, it's the orbital cannon strike here.
We're talking now? Okay. Let's see. Wait, get the Arcane Triplets? I guess he's saving it for his mid laner, but unfortunately, the Lunar Illusion. the chains.
There's no other game quite like it, is there? Like, there's so many small little things you can do in Dota that are so satisfying. Like the fact that we're battling over a 28-minute arcane rune by slight chaining an illusion so they can't deny it from the safety of where you're not able to engage the opponent, and yet they can still do such damage to you by taking that away. We really do have the best game.
We do. This game.
It's really hard
nothing.
to watch other things.
Yeah. Nothing will even come close to the beautiful game that is Dota 2. Let's see if we can get that incredible fight that we've been itching for as well. One move. Networth lead in their side. First time this game, but team fight that goes awry could give the lead back to 9 Pandas. Importantly,
monkey.
Roshan, they got a glimpse of Monkey flying to the trees. It's up to Not Me. He's gonna try it. Flame Break, knock him down. Opportunity now. They need to capitalize though. Boundless to get away. But the damage, it'll just tick over time. No tree dance to work with, and no Roche as well.
It's a tiny little glimpse. It was almost nighttime too, when they wouldn't have even seen him in that first instance. But yeah, he's fallen down. Not quite the dominating force, and this was the risk, you know. Heading in later, they know that, hey, you know, Ember, if we get to the big game, buddy, you're going to be very helpful for our lineup. Help us with the chase. Help us control this map. And now we have Woe with an Aegis. And he's going for the classic CK heart.
Oh, okay.
You'd love to see it.
Do you like this? Because I kind of want to blink on him. I kind of want him to chat it up and just jump on the Lunar.
I think going Harpoon, I don't think he can go Blink and Harpoon that easily. Oh, that's...
He's by himself this... Oh, what? Alright, we gotta get out. We gotta get out, right? Really? We want to fight this? You used a lot for the first life. Yeah, you've got an amp damage on V-Tomb, but your damage comes from the Eclipse. He's still got a turn to deal with the Batrider, but now, whoa. No, he is angry and wants revenge, and he's gonna find you. V-Tomb assassinated solo. Close to the heals, but... not going to be able to get him.
I don't really... how did he take 1,500 damage from Eclipse in like a millisecond? That is terrifying how fast that was. But I think you were right. Sticking around after that looked horrifying. And it really was. Like, that was... how are you going to win that fight when the CK pops back up?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, that was... I feel like they got too excited about the amp damage on the Lunar, which I look at her items and I say, cool, like, okay, what is this going to do?
Looks like he's going to commit for the Conda. So he just picks up the Chrysalis.
Okay, well, they were kind of setting up... Jesus, man, this damage on CK is stupid.
Good hero. Sometimes.
Oh, good hero.
Good hero when he gets to this point.
Oh, and
like many carries, he is good when he has gold, experience, and other items.
I swear he wasn't even close to heart, and now apparently he has it. How much gold did he get that last fight? Okay, killed V-Tune again, just killed Lice. Okay, so he's getting pretty rich.
Yeah, I thought he was going to like sell the Midas or something to pick it up at a decent time, but no, he's still just Minusing away. Thinking about grabbing a shard to help out his buds, you know? Actually, how many shards do they have left? Bat, CK, and Ember. Okay.
Like it's a very good shard game. Trail of the Night Stalker, I think, is the important one, just to get vision of wherever this guy is, if you use it on him. But at the moment, he's really been forced to go toe-to-toe versus the Luna or the Monkey. And this is going to be a pretty awkward position for Radiant to be in. It feels like you are only winning a fight off the back of Eclipse. Interesting.
I feel like we need a
position to take a
refresher.
fight.
Yeah, if you're going to fight confidently.
Yeah, I agree. That's a long way away, unfortunately, for the Luna. BKB, I believe, was just the item that was completed. Oh, never mind. Okay, what am I talking about?
Conda.
7 seconds. Conda, okay.
That's the one. Well, they're going to bag away. So at least they'll get their own Tormentor. They've successfully scared them off. Loopsy blinks away, but he'll get it. He does. Nice. The dream.
Okay, so you were mentioning you feel like Refresher is the item for the Luna. Are there any other items you see on Radiant you feel like could be that thing to turn it?
Oh,
or
wait.
even...
Lies? So bad. All right, so this is that level 15 talent, the 35% 100 in the night status resistance. Yeah.
Yo.
It kind of ruins it there. That's interesting. Why does it work on gaze?
Why wouldn't
Just
it?
because it's like a... I don't know. For some reason, I guess because it's a unit targeted channel. Yeah, that makes sense. In my head, I always think of channels. I think of black hole. But yeah, if you have a Fiend's Grip, it also gets reduced. So that makes sense. So if he gets the eggs, though, then it wouldn't get reduced.
Ah.
I think. I don't actually know that. One way to find out there, buddy. Just farming eggs.
I didn't know this Night Stalker had that talent. Dude, that is...
It's why he's been looking so brutal in these games. Like, all the Bat Riders keep grabbing him, and it suddenly just ends mega early. That's why. Because they buy S and Y, they have this talent. He has 50% status resistance at night.
What the... Yeah, okay, sick.
Yeah, very cool, right?
Let's see. I feel like there's some weird spike that maybe comes later in the game for Radiant.
I think it's Refresher.
I think a lot of that is on... Yeah, Refresher, and I think this Nullify could be the big thing. We are not, unfortunately, seeing the value of lies at the moment in the fights, and I think a lot of that is on Woe. I think Woe has done a very good job to be able to kill the Night Stalker first, so they don't have this fight where he's being a pest on the supports, because he can deal with the Bat Rider, stop the lassos, stop the Lich from spellcasting as well, but he just hasn't had that opportunity, I think, as CK.
Oh, man, I remember the first time I bought Heart Armlet so that I didn't have to toggle it. Guy still toggles it. What a nerd. Then he's like, oh, wait, I have a heart. Come on. You don't need to, man. Yeah, there you go. Leave it on. You got 94 HP regen, dude. Why are we turning the Armlet off?
Right, now he knows.
His brain is like, it's too used to the correct play. He's just turning it off.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. He has to keep telling himself. Oh, wait, I don't need to do this.
He's a tread switcher, too.
Yeah, that's his problem.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah, one of those good gamers. How dare he?
He's got the efficiency down.
Kill a hero with 83 HP regen.
And 4,200 health. He will die, though, if he's the only person eating Eclipse. The issue is, how realistic is that?
Yeah, that is quite... I mean, I guess it depends on multiple things happening in sequence here from 9 Pandas. A lot of that coming down to Loopsy's first jump and initiation. Solo taking away the rest of the team with some decent disables as well. So they're going to send Woe up front, and in they come.
Oh, they're going to try. All right, all or nothing. And it wasn't close. Echoes on Earthsplitter. Maybe it is. He's going to be able to drag him back into the Earthsplitter. What was that? How did they push him back in range? And now Lice, did they get a glimpse of someone? Difference. They're going to be able to find him. Remnants are out. Mena's gone. It was Loopsy's freaking psychic headband that pushed him back into the Earthsplitter. That's why the tip came out at the last second for the Lion. What a play from him.
You know, it is not often that you'll see a respect tip this late in the game. They happen in the laning stage sometimes, where we'll see a tip from, one opponent to the other of just like, wow, that was a nice play. Oh, nice deny. That was cool. Late game, things get kind of serious, and, the fact that he is respecting that so hard is pretty cool. To immediately tip line and be like, all right, I just got outplayed so hard. That was crazy.
Huh. Maybe that's... Okay, like, I don't know, you're not going to get probably a headband play like that, but I feel like the big thing maybe I was not taking into equation is this max HP is damage on the Earth Splitter. I think solo debut was like 1900, so...
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's
42%
something.
of your HP. And that's before he's max level. Like, he's not even level 18 yet.
So how do we chain control him long enough? I mean, Loopsy's got to do some crazy stuff and jump in heroically with like Hex and Earth Spike, but we could see Eclipse maybe level 25 soon from V-Turn. Solo, if he could get 18 on Earth Splitter, like this CK, maybe there's a world where he does die. I mean, he's got BKB queued up, so he feels like he needs a way to protect himself.
Yeah, he can't let that happen again. So we start hunting for tier 4s. So he's going to buy the BKB. Still has his Midas. Isn't quite ready to give it up yet, apparently. And Roche is going to respawn here in 2 minutes. So they got their Eclipse win. I mean, that was pretty much the perfect situation. They were trying to bait this CK, just assuming they'd be able to follow up and save him, but the damage was too overwhelming with the help of Eclipse plus the max HP damage from the Earth Splitter. Doing that into an Aegis, though, going to be pretty difficult. So likely we're going to... I would try and fight the Aegis rather than try and fight them again, like coming high ground or something I would think is 9 Pandas.
Well, they're actually all TPing back. So what are they... I guess 30 seconds, unfortunately. Roche wasn't going to spawn bottom. They didn't want to go through the portal, so they're going to have to make the long way. But Dire is set up for this. This is a very aggressive position that One Move are currently in, but they're a little bit hesitant. Some people want to step away. Race for the information. They might be able to drop in for the trees. BKB last second. Wukong's Eclipse is out. All or nothing once again, but Woe is fine. And now with the CK, he's going to be a big issue. The Wukong's is really messing them around. Is he actually going to matter? No. Woe is gone. Chain Frost, they need to get lucky, but the bounces aren't good enough.
Amplify damage. He did the right thing. He didn't fully commit for the Eclipse, and it didn't, go for the refresh and everything. Just try and go all in. He did go back for a little bit of damage there, and also the fact that having amplify damage kind of makes a big deal in that team fight. That was a scary initiation from 9 Pandas too. The fact that he got his BKB off was huge on the Monkey King though, because there was a very real chance he just gets 100-0. But getting the BKB off at least meant that he got down the Wukong's command. Started to give them a good idea as to like where the rest of One Move was playing, and it allowed 9 Pandas to get in there and actually win that fight for them.
Yeah. What about the Lunar Blessing damage? Okay, I mean, it's plus 100, okay, this stage. And we are walking up high ground. So not waiting to get Roche immediately, which might cost them. Lich is back up. Glyph and the protection of the Crimson. They're not even going to get a T3 tower, and they're going to be too slow to get Roche as well. Triple S is doing a very good job to protect the base.
That minus armor is crazy. He's getting Luna close to 0 armor there. Just chucking hairballs and snotting all over him. But I think they should be able to just like run back. They hit so hard. Like surely this Roche goes almost immediately. Well, I mean, I'm saying that. They didn't go right in. The ward did see that CK was at the mid-tier 2. Are they going to try and rush this because they know how far CK was? That looks to be the plan. How fast are they?
It's fast.
It's coming close. There is an Eclipse. There is no Dark Ascension for 7 seconds. Oh, it's too fast.
I got it. Deceptive Roche as well. Now do they fight? What's it called? One move. You lost the potential to be able to steal Roche, Lice, Dark Ascension, and all the information they would need. They got the vision with the Hex onto difference with the aesthetic cap. Status resistance, he's okay. Look at the posturing. 9 Pandas laying around with the Night Stalker, but they are in an awkward position. One move, feel the confidence. They want to take the team fight. They want to force the issue. Eclipse is good for one. Difference now is the beam's raining down on the Ember. Remnant slowed down for a second. He's still got another one. He's able to dodge out. Triple S wants in, but everyone else is hesitant. Woe is nowhere to be seen. Do they know this? Do they know the CK's not backing up with the Bristle?
Yeah, Woe's leaving, so this fight is definitely over.
It might continue, though, with the Vision. Stuns galore, so bad doing whatever he can, but now maybe the Lich put himself in a position to be jumped, and that's the case. Lice will get the support instead, so Bristle is out.
That was terrifying. Oh, the Wind Waker. That's a cool choice.
Ooh.
Really trying to shut down the Bristleback. Really trying to shut down this ability here from V-Tomb, but in the end, it's a high ground Luna. She hits for like almost 500 damage right now. And Night Stalker as well, like with this Lunar Blessing is doing a lot. Oh, nice force snap in.
To the front. Oh, no, Wind Waker, who gives a damn? Okay, last second, I don't think it's going to matter. Another force, cool Earth. Oh, so close. How was the damage on enough? The pipe actually against the finger, okay.
That was crazy. Man, to force staff him in like that too into the Earth Spike was crazy. I cannot believe he survived. They still lose their racks though, so a bit of a Pyrrhic victory to live in that one. Now almost a 20k lead here for the Radiant as, whoa, we'll clean up the Tormentor on the Dire side. Yeah, it started to do a lot of damage. He needs some friends. He needs a little help from his buds here. Jeez, this thing's scary as the game gets later, huh? Oh yeah, really scary. Not me's dead.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that was not great.
40 seconds, no buy.
Just a casual Tormentor death that makes this high ground a lot safer right now for the Radiant.
Oh,
Whoops.
Man. Triple S again. We could see the same thing. Has to be cautious about the 4-star play. He's going to position himself much safer. You see V2 starting to get dwindled down. O tries to jump in. V2's going to be ready if he wants to pop the Satanic. Boundless from afar. They're poking. CK is gone. What? And he calls it. No buyback. They're out. Oh, what an ending to this game. What?
Well, it started with the Eclipse, and then it turned into damage. I mean, I guess that's the power of Moonstorm, right? It's like, at first you're thinking, oh, I just don't want to die to the Eclipse, but then the Luna's popping the Eclipse. She has this butterfly to just up her potential with the Pandas. Overall has seemed like a more consistent team, but they just ran into that problem versus one move and couldn't get the series. So I'm still, coming into this, I was kind of favoring Nine Pandas a little bit. Just after watching their games, they felt a little bit more convincing. But it has been that difference maker. It has been difference, like quite literally the difference maker in a lot of their games. So giving him the Pango, it's hard for me to look anywhere else. It looks really good. I think the Solar Guardian is solid this game. The Solar Guardian timings, the disruption timings on the saves, they're going to be pretty good. We talked about this one other time, this idea of the Bloodsport versus the Solar Guardian. I believe you can still target it on a hero even though you can't see them, because you can target in the area around the hero, but I guess we'll find out for sure in this one. I meant to test that and I forgot.
Can you maybe just click on the icon at the top?
I believe, well, actually, I'm not sure, because I think you have to target the area around them, but maybe you could just click the icon. Guess we'll find out.
Yes, we will.
Probably. You can probably target the icon, yeah. I don't see why not.
Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out how this goes. Master tier on Ice with the Mars. Speaking a little bit more about the Dawnbreaker though, like we did have some concerns with how the Dawn is actually going to lane into the Undying and the Lifesteal, especially with the support they went for. So I think that's where I'll also be playing a little bit of close attention just to see how much Triple S is able to get out of top them. Maybe the Shadow Demon can even make stacks for the Dawnbreaker. You can go back and farm them, the hard stack without a doubt, and I think you can also dual farm the Ancients with the Pango, so...
Yeah, it'd be a little bit of a team effort. And Solo, obviously, a little bit worse at contesting them on the Undying as opposed to the ET. This guy's value in the draft is just ridiculous. Also, Grandmaster Undying. There's not many of those.
No, and that's such a... that's cool, bro. Just press Q. Run at me and press Q.
I don't know why. I love this hero, too. I don't know why.
Oh, my... Shut the hell
Why?
up.
Why? I don't know. I don't know why. I've always loved this hero. Something about him. He's just fun. It's just hard because you feel bad picking him in pubs because you don't have a stun. And then it feels like you don't have any like impetus. It's hard for you to do things sometimes without a stun. But then you drop a tombstone and you're just dancing and hit taunt on people and moonwalking, you know? It's a good life.
Is this one of the better taunts there are? It is a very annoying taunt.
Oh, very, very good. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. He did just get a fantastic Starbreaker.
He did. Okay, I thought they were looking for the body blocks, I think, on Not Me. Unfortunately, not going to get it. This level 1, they've done a very good job. Impressed with Not Me. They have the hard camp as well, so the start to this lane, I think one move have to be... Okay, unfortunately, they didn't connect with the pool, but I think you got to be pretty happy.
Yeah, he does have the rage now, at least, so has hit level 2. And, I mean, mid lane, you got a nice lead here for difference in terms of just the life lead. As Erase is a little bit low with the bottle. Bottle now coming out as well here for difference, but the CS lead is in Erase's favor. As the water runes will spawn. And, Woe and Lies both just kind of suffering in the bottom lane, both a little low on the old last hits. As it's some big waves battling and beating into each other. Seeming they can clean up here in this battle.
Oh.
Does have the potato revenge for 120 attack speed.
Such an interesting... Or whatever it is, passive, I don't know.
It is great that it's actually called potato revenge as well. Well,
Is
that's
that
a nice
okay?
one.
I didn't
Yeah.
know it was called that. Are we getting some new neutrals next patch? Feels like we're itching for a big one.
They're bringing back the Prowlers. I have inside
God.
information, guys.
Yeah, inside information. Okay.
Yeah. I miss those guys. Their little stomp. And their lack of magic resistance.
That was also fun, but it was also... You had the moments where you died to them as well when there was stacks. They did some damage. They didn't mess around, but they also died quickly, like you're saying.
Yeah, but you killed them as support, which was amazing. Felt good.
Yeah. Can't kill any others.
Can you imagine a Helm of the
five.
Overlord Prowler, though? That would be insane.
True.
That would be awesome.
True.
Starbreaker not going to hit this time. V2, he has found the counter. Simply move.
Nice. Step away.
Damn, beast mode, this guy. Holy. Nothing gets past him. Down bottom, Loopsy gets a little low. Oh, he's fine. No worries. He's got a stick.
66 gold. Thank you. Nice, we'll yoink that. So, nothing really crazy going on. Lice is running a body block the hard camp. Will take about half his health ball, but he's got big wand and some tangos.
Very valuable, not only because of the current lane positioning, but obviously versus an Enchantress.
See that blood grenade? What am I missing? He just didn't want the slots, wanted the branches in?
Yeah, he's just mad at him. Ha! You don't ever just throw your blood at people when you're upset?
Yeah, dude, I do it all the time.
Yeah, I figured.
It's a normal thing, right? It's weird if you don't.
Yeah, it's just one of those Commonwealth country things you guys wouldn't understand, but we do.
Commonwealth.
Don't worry.
It's going on mid difference. So heading away Surrey from the tower. This is a very interesting position for the lane to be in. He's doing a good job though, blocking him away from this next wave as well. So a lot is actually going to be missed from the Tiny.
Guys, the Pango. Oh, Lies. The bird chasing.
Get him.
Oh, that was a great Earth Spike. Value.
Is Loopsy fine though? I don't think so. Should be on first blood by the looks of it. They've got the slow.
Wait.
There's going to be a TP down from Solo, but was able to jump over the top. Erase is here. Okay, I mean, you got to get something. Looks like they will. Yep, okay, the spear nuke. Is that a good TP?
I mean, he wasn't having a great time mid, so I guess it's something. But he will, yeah, he's going to actually get a TP from Loopsy to come in. And he's going to, you know, begrudgingly get some of these last hits on XP. If he has to, I guess. Erase instead just going to stack the neutrals. Honestly, good call. But Sobat is in on the rune. It's going to be a top spawn.
No. Sobat. Okay. Well, he'll go down. Looks like Difference looking for the return kill. He does commit for it under the tower, though, which puts him in a bit of an awkward spot, but he's going to have enough mana shortly for the shield crash if it is needed to help with the escape.
Raindrop.
The lesson for you is never try.
Well, we kind of wondered what would happen up top, and indeed it has gone quite well for the Lifestealer, as we sort of expected. The Shadow Demon's been moving around a lot, so, and the Undying also just doing some some shenanigans. So Dawnbreaker not winning her lane feels kind of bad. Feels like this is a hero who generally you do want to apply some pressure with the hero. Instead, she's going to have to just try and get level 6 and hopefully make some plays with some Solar Guardians here.
But could you not also take the angle, the fact that like we kind of thought this lane was going to go worse for Triple S, and the fact that he is level 6 already, and like net worth is okay. It's like it's not bad.
I think it's like, I don't know. I want to win a lane with Dawnbreaker. I don't want to like get to survive it. You know?
Okay. Maybe with the Solar Guardian, Triple S is lacking a little bit of mana, unfortunately. Soul Ring is coming out on the courier. There could be an opportunity for them to potentially go for a kill down bottom onto Lice. Maybe they want to come to him instead. Sobad's actually looking to come through the portal. Difference. Rolling Thunder is back up as well. Woe's TPing.
Now for the Tomatoes
okay.
Revenge. Base attack damage increased by 60%.
Okay, what's going on? We got two fights.
Sorry, I was watching so bad.
Solo. Yeah, that's okay. Solo's gonna go down and up to the top outpost. We will see. Sobad's really to make it and work for it with the Wisp, but Btune's still gonna yoink it. I think that probably favor. I don't know. Who does that favor? Because raiding at the Tombstone, but now Woe is like, where do I go? Oh, he feels bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to. I mean, he can just kind of run to the Twin Gate, I think, with the help of the Centaur. It's gonna bully Loopsy off. In fact, they're actually gonna kill Loopsy.
And they might kill the Lifestealer too. There's an a hasted up Pango. Rage TP, it's only level 1. Okay, they're not actually. Okay.
Yeah, they'd have to commit and assume there's no one else there. Instead, they just go all in on the tower. So that's pretty good. I mean, Lies doesn't have any pressure going on the other tower. The wave has now died. Did get a lot of damage on there, to be fair, but this tower is going all the way down up top. Erase will jungle his way to a Duelist Glove, which feels pretty good. And the neutrals, unfortunately, it appears to be all the way back home. Oh, wait, am I crazy? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Okay, we're good.
Difference?
Difference. Are you going to kill him?
I think. Ooh, okay. One toss. Third of his health just gone. Thinks otherwise. I think an interesting thing to highlight about Woe is the fact that I'll hold that point actually, Raise. We're about to have a bit of a brawl by the power and by the looks of it. We've got both supports hanging around for 9 Pandas. We'll probably have the threat of the Solar Guardian as well. Both sides recognize how impactful these runes are going to be for the mid laners.
This is more effective than I thought. I mean, for one volley of spells, that's a decent amount of damage. But yeah, if he decides to go back and actually farm that ancient stack, that's a big time commitment. I think you're right. He just wants to look for the Solar Guardian. As well as Battle Fury coming here. decent time still away from it, though, unfortunately. B-Tune going Radiance. Looks like just
What?
raw here. Not looking to get involved early.
How what's going on? You said decent time. This dude's top net worth. He's got 3 kills. What more do you want out of Woe? What is a good time? I feel like this is going to be incredible.
We'll see. That's if he keeps living.
You're a hater.
I think what do you think's a great time is like 12 something. I think we had like a 12:30 Battle Fury, which is insane. That's a crazy good time. A good time's like 14. Is that fair?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I think he's
So
going to have
it'll
it by...
It'll be a good time.
So bad.
Listen, you're
Coming
assuming
for
that
you,
things are
buddy.
going to continue down here. I think things are going to get worse.
It's
Like
looking
this
like that might be
Dawnbreaker's
the
farming
case.
ancient stacks that she can't farm, so she can't Solar Guardian in right now. There's a smoked up Tiny running down here. All right, PA's running to the jungle.
True. Times are getting a little bit more difficult to race. I'm going to try to slow down the Battle Fury, and they might be able to with the invis.
That was so close.
Ooh, oh, he jumped over for the lane as well. Nice. There's the arena out. And he's fine, apparently. All right. So Lupchi's got a TP. Meanwhile, over to the north. Solar guarding just on the edge of the beacon range. It is 5 heroes, but...
I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Erase they just missed out. Like, they were so close to making that work, but then Erase's brain broke with the way that Woe just happened to be moving, and he jumped in and gets Arena, but then there's no follow-up play because Erase is too far away because he's back behind the tower with the Invis rune. And now PA has a 12-minute battle of it's a really good time.
Ah, shit, it's 12. This guy is so fun. But Lifesteal is really fun, too. Like, V-Tune is... This is impressive.
Yeah, we got Raw, Radiance, and we got a fast Battle Fury, folks. The carries are indeed farming.
That they are, and we're going to see what Lice can do this game, because this hero needs to be able to convert on early arenas to have a net worth like we saw out of Collapse yesterday, and unfortunately he's lowest out of the cores. It's going to be a bit later for Blink. He can still, of course, fight without the Blink, but any little bit of time wasted instead of farming is always going to feel bad.
Yeah, Erase is just desperately waiting for these neutrals to spawn so he can finally get his own Blink. So that's picked up now. It's going to come out. They're going to smoke. We have an armlet ready to go here, though, from Triple S. So when the fight comes, the Dawn is ready.
Armlet, huh?
The pipe. No blade mail.
So I think a couple of things with the low action we've seen out of 9 Pandas, it's really hindering Lupsi. It feels like he's struggling to kind of find his mark on this game. We have seen previously, like, he's been getting really early blinks just because the rotations to some of the side lanes, and I'm surprised, like, because he can play with the Tiny, so they just, I guess maybe their movements this game haven't been working, unfortunately, but it should hopefully change now with the blink.
Yeah, it needs to. I mean, Erase is the way that you take a hold of this game and try and slow down this PA, because this PA has 1100 HP. Like, he can solo her right now at level 10. Yeah. She will just straight up die. It's assuming he doesn't miss the tree throw. But even then, she's probably still dead unless she's like the perfect Phantom Strike target nearby. Currently, her evasion is sitting at what, 35%. So it's relatively low at this point in the game. See if they can make it happen.
Any little time we are not using this blink is always going to feel bad, and Radiant are doing a very good job to constantly shove mid in.
And their own smoke also moving in might intercept Erase's maneuver.
I see Solo starting to move down to bottom with a high ground ward. They're going to get a glimpse of Erase as well. Does get the blink before the Shadow Poison. Solar got him. They're going to zap him down before the connection. But difference is Rolling Thunder could be the turning point. He's in a great location and knows how to use this hero well. It will unfortunately knock Erase down to the low ground, but I don't think it's going to matter in the end. The Swash can always catch up, and Woe's looking for Lice as well. But nice read. TP's at the ready, and he will escape.
I love this Armlet Starbreaker. That's a lot of damage. Very cool. Swipe, swipe, smash, man. Like, you have that thing activated when you go for the slam onto somebody. That is a lot of bonus damage. Plus 35 damage and plus 25 strength. That is crazy. Plus the bonus damage already of 70 per swipe and smash. That's a heavy-ass nuke when you hit someone with it. And now he's got the shard, too. He's just all in on the Starbreaker.
Oh, he went shard, cool. So are we talking Deso next, though? Like, are we...
No. Don't be crazy now. You don't ruin a good thing by going too all in. You know, such a thing is too sweet. All right. Got to balance out the taste profile here. We're gonna go for a BKB first. And then we need an eggs because we need more evasion, obviously.
What is not me doing, dude? He's being so annoying.
Typical support play. V-Tune is down here rocking the tower with the Radiance. But it's a 5k lead right now for one move in this game number 2.
What,
trying to keep their hopes alive. Yeah, 6k now. It's wavering in between the two, so she's a high 5 right now.
What?
And after picking up the Blink Dagger and not being successful in the maneuvers, Erase is heading towards the phylactery. Difference has just been one of these Pangos who's just hitting creeps the whole game. That's the thing about this hero. You know, the good Pango players make it look like this crazy farming hero as well.
Yeah. Yep.
It reminds me of when I wanted to play Puck when I first started playing Dota, and I just, like, all I did was hunt people, and I'm like, man, why is my Puck so bad? I have like a 30% win rate on Puck after like 100 games or something. I started playing Puck way too early in my Dota career. It was bad. But, you know, then you watch someone like Sumail play it, and he's also, you know, while he moves through the map, he's orbing through every camp, and you're like, oh, you can, like, do both? You know? Hunt for kills and farm everything at the same time? That's crazy. What a great idea on these heroes.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah. Solid stuff.
It's alright. Now you know you can watch replays. Then you can be like Sumail.
That's all you have to do, guys. It turns out.
Yeah, watch replays. You'll just be as good. Lies? This water again top lane, not me continuing to stick around and hunt. Oh, alright. I should get him right. What? Okay.
I think he thought he was getting speared. Maybe.
It worked.
That's my only explanation. Or he held alt and has alt self-cast on. I don't know. That's my other guess.
Difference is charging towards the river. They want the power and gonna be a spawn down bottom. Diffusal slow into a race. He's in trouble solo. Lays the tombstone down. It's gonna walk in. V2 might be able to keep a race alive with the infest. Not required. Piney's able to step out of danger, but they've got nothing, dude. Diet, it's just 0 damage for them. No threat of like a finger zap down. With Mars dead, maybe there was no turnaround with like the combo out of them. So it's looking very underwhelming.
That Starbreaker did 934 damage to Undying. What the hell?
That's
I mean, he's got the level 10 talent. He's now level 15 with a 50% luminosity critical strike damage.
Orbit destruction. Oops. Oh, sorry, whoa. Alright, this has to connect. If you're going to find a way back into the game, you've got to get the kill. And surely the burst is going to be enough. Apparently, V-Tomb was inside with the Infest as well, but do you escape? That is the thing now. You took the fight into Radiant's territory, and what is the price for this move? V-Tune is locked in. He's got rage, but they're fighting, actually. Hang on. All right. Not just good for one, but apparently a second kill as well, and 9 Pandas. Showcasing that they are not going to be an easy victory here for one move.
No, the power of the Tiny. If you can escape from that first volley, come back in for another round. If you're not being zoned out in the engagement, you definitely have a low cooldown on that nuke to come finish things off. And also, of course, V2 just living for so long. Radiance burning. Chucking out a lot of damage overall in that engagement. And then straight back to farming. So, still a big lead, no doubt. It's good that they're able to slow down this PA as she heads in towards the phylactery. We saw the Conda queued up, and we didn't get it last time. But it looks like we might actually get the Conda PA this time.
It's not me up to. Oh, wow, they're so hesitant. Boom, so much vision. They're coming, actually. They want to fight. Kinda, huh?
Yeah, I think was it Woe we were looking at? I think who had this game. It was like Woe and Jenkins who were playing it.
Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right.
I can't remember. It was someone. We were looking through their past games. They had indeed played a actual Conda PA game. So it might not have been Woe, it was somebody else. But it's still not something we're seeing very often on the hero, unless that has changed since yesterday. Doesn't look like it. Still not a very common build. But we'll see. I mean, logically, obviously the phylactery is cool. But, yeah, well, Jenkins did lose with it, so I don't know.
Because he's the bar.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, yeah. I mean, that's where he must have got the idea from. I can only say, oh, it was Violent. That's who it was. Because we were casting Violence game. So
True.
he was the one who went Battle Fury Conda. So maybe Woe's a Violent fan.
Okay. Well, let's see how it's able to go. You got the Aegis now, ready to fight. Pupil's Gift is not bad as well, especially to try and take him up. 2,300 health, that's maybe another thing, honestly. Like Conda's, I guess the health doesn't go up, but maybe surviving against the nuke. They're smoking down, but this is a really late smoke. They might still catch them though. Difference? All right, they're gonna. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, didn't even need the Earth Spike. He was dead before it even hit. Level 14 Tiny currently hitting his combo for about 1,200 damage. Easy.
Oh. Okay. Just thinking about maybe chucking out a random spear, seeing those creeps move away, but.
Well, one Conda's coming first. The race is now done on the Tiny, so that's going to put him up to about like a 1,400 damage nuke. Actually, more than that. Probably like 1,500 damage nuke with this Tiny. That's pretty absurd.
Not a bad neutral as well to help.
Oh yeah, true. The Whisper of the Dread.
Well, let's see. Dire are doing a pretty good job to stabilize this game. It was about up to an 8,000 net worth lead at one stage. And they may be in a position to kill Woe if he goes for this creep. Oh, a Ray showed for a second.
Where is the lead right now? Where's oh, it's just in the off lane, really? It's like a like 2,500 there, and then it's the supports, I guess. Okay, I don't feel like it's a 5k lead. This does not feel like whoa, PA. Oh whoa. Oh whoa. He's back. Loopsy, not feeling it there. Good choice. I don't think there was enough follow-up to get the kill before the allies were there with the Solar Guardian, of course, and it's an Aegis. So what are you gonna do?
Try and blow up the Aegis? Oh, not me.
Maybe?
You see Solo off the other side, bunker and protect himself, but he's gonna die as soon as he pops up the Tombstone. Big crit erases in too late. They've got the Solar Guardian as well to protect Woe. Meanwhile, difference on the backline, creating chaos with the Rolling Thunder. That's going to help the Phantom Assassin go to work in the arena. And Woe will leap over the top for his secondary target. There's no messing around for the PA. A free fight from Woe and 0 casualties. They don't even lose the Aegis.
I was so surprised that finger didn't kill. He looks so low. But yeah, I mean, they went for it all. They tried to just go for the instant burst on the Aegis and then try and reset for a fight after. But, I mean, considering that Tombstone was already down, it was also going to be a very difficult fight coming into it after that Aegis anyway. So, Tiny now dead. They can just rotate towards mid if they want. Difference is going to catch the next wave. 10k lead and a minute and a half still left on this Aegis. I think you just go straight for the tier 2 mid next. As SD unfortunately has DC'd.
Goodbye. I don't know how they win a fight unless they don't blow one hero up. 4-0 on 9 Pandas, and I think that is not also an easy task when you are against a Shadow Demon. It is a Shadow Demon without any mobility. Of course, it's pretty early on, and he's got Blink queued up now, though, which I like a lot from Not Me. I don't know if you also agree, but I really feel like the only way 9 Pandas even look remotely close to being okay in fights is blowing someone up 4-0.
100%. Yeah. And I mean, ideally it's PA, but obviously she has the Aegis. The next best target is going to be the Dawnbreaker or the Pango. Dawn would be amazing, just because this Solar Guardian is certainly a problem. Oh, but that's Pango. That's huge. That's the control.
A big one. Now the Shadow Demon as well, they want to try and take out of the equation. Meanwhile, Lyce is doing a good job to minimize the effectiveness of Woe, but once the stun expires, Woe will quickly clean up and now look over the Mars next. Protected with a Bulwark, but it is just mitigating only a little. Importantly, V2 is getting a long drawn-out fight. This is where the live Scylla can really thrive. These engagements where the Radiance can slowly start to tick you down and you are all in, all or nothing for Woe. There's no escaping. A buyback can assist. Arena, nice position, helps him get some separation. V2 back to base, but Lyce is cut down.
It comes right back into that damage.
As well. Okay. V2 as well. Triple S, this is going to be a dieback here. They'll get the Spirit as well, pinning up against the statue, and now Woe is stuck against the world. No escape. Solo! Oh, no, Solo!
You know, Methodical, you can count on it. Dagger, and then a couple hits, and boom. Oh, man. But, oh, of course, yes, whatever. Solo dies at the end. No big deal. They get a dieback on that Dawnbreaker. That is a huge cut into her value in this game. I mean, she's now been leapfrogged by a race. I'm pretty sure she was ahead of him before this. But he just got so much gold in that fight. 1,200 for the Tiny. A race going to go into a BKB now. He's going to be so much more relevant now.
Man, and V2 as well is a boss now at this stage. Level 19. Importantly, 20 talents coming up. Scepter looks like he has queued up. I think there are definitely some...
Oh, look at this positioning. He blinks at the tree line, plants a ward. Can they get difference again?
Oh, they see him. They see him.
And there's no Infest Bomb either, so... that was probably the best hero, honestly. Like, getting that Pango right away, 100 to 0, no chance to survive. If he's rolling through that fight, they just stand no chance. Like, especially because the race didn't have the BKB, but now... a race, he's going to have the BKB very likely in the next big engagement, and then he can actually choose to kind of ignore difference for a little while.
I think there are... I want to stick with the lifesteal bit, get your opinion on what you feel like the next item should be for him. Because I'm kind of seeing like some avenue for AC as well, but I don't know if that's too defensive. I completely understand the MKB, but I don't know how you feel about what he wants next.
I'm okay with either. I think AC has its merits for sure, especially if they win another fight. The ability to just like sweep forward, and it's going to help out your Tiny a lot too. And there's probably not anyone else who's going to build it, which feels nice. But I like the MKB because in combination with the Ags, I feel like you can actually like commit on this PA.
Sure.
I mean, the Ags is just the best for sure. Like that is really something that's hard to keep track of in these fights. And good luck to Woe because it can really annoy you.
There is definitely a world right where we see like V2 with MKB and maybe Basher if he wants it next, and you like this PA is actually going to have some problems. So like we'll see how she can actually pay the fights, because yes, she has been able to kill people incredibly quickly, but if you cannot then reset out of the team fight and the lifesteal locks onto you, and it seems like that's probably going to be the case because V2 is surviving through the... I mean, he hasn't died this game. Every single fight, he's surviving through all of it.
Yeah, and if he gets the infest on you and you're disarmed in the middle of your attempts to sort of like survive your way through with these crits, it's going to be a problem.
Indeed. Let's see, though. Grouping up like they want to try and smoke. They will be going to the BKB on PA freshly completed, and importantly, a double damage rune on difference. So once again, he has to be the man that is killed first.
He also has a great healing lotus that he needs to swap in here instead of his wand. There we go. And he has the shard on the Pango. So we got shard, we got eggs, we got a healing lotus. He's a tough explosion.
So close. Oh, drops the ward. So much information. Now Woe's going to jump the line, and importantly, difference gets the rolling thunder. So he is protected. V2 uses an early infest over to the right side. Solar got it instantly to counter the arena. And now they need to think otherwise. They have isolated Woe, though. Woe's in some danger, and Woe is gone. V2 once again showcasing what this lifesteal is able to do. He's going to reign supreme Supreme. They'll get not me. A TPR not going to be there. Lice will almost die to the illusions, but the Mars is fine, and so are Nine Pandas.
Yeah, he gets infested. The BKB doesn't do much for him. He, like you said, he's isolated off to the side, and the race just waits. Just lurking, waiting. He almost got tagged by the shield crash from the Pango, but narrowly avoids it, so he's able to get the blink off and ensure they get the kill into the PA. They're gonna head down bottom here and start setting up for this Roche. Good news, it's a long time. It was almost a max spawn Roche here, so there's still a minute 20 seconds. One move will have an opportunity to come and contest this, and Nine Pandas might end up wasting quite a bit of time sitting down here looking for it. They can also, of course, see for themselves now as the dawn breaks that there is indeed no Roche yet. So that can give them a little bit of confidence. They also know that they're not all amassed there, but they're good global vision.
I feel like seeing how that teamfight just went for V2, and I feel much more confident, like with the MKB. I was just really surprised at how long he was able to lock onto the PA for. And that was a fight where you just completed BKB as well. So now your gold, like your next item, is going to be much, much slower. And for V2, well, his next item is already picked up.
Yeah. Well, they are at the very least wasting a bit of time here. But I would also not feel very confident going into this maneuver as the Radiant. Because you're thinking like, oh, they probably already started it by now. Now, Woe's saying, guys, they still haven't Roche. Like, can we do this? Like, should we go? I think this is a fight. Yeah. I mean, we have Solar Guardian, right? We have Pango. We're good Roshing heroes, and the smoke's coming. 13 seconds till it spawns, though. There's a very real chance this dies before they get here if they're all in the pit. But they're also, of course, setting up outside, waiting for this fight. Is there any vision available for the Dire? Like, they're scanning, but I don't see any wards. There's one ward on Loopsy. Good scan. Oh, there's the Ench. Not worth the blow up from a race, is it?
Okay, apparently it is. They're going to jump in. Okay. They feel like it's a quick and easy kill, and they're not wrong. And it makes it instantly a 4v5, no buyback available.
So if they're not ready to make a play on Ench getting jumped, why is Ench walking in? Right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I guess your thought is like, well, if they're in the pit, then we have a play. If they blink out for the Roche, but they're all just sitting on the high ground, so we have no play. I don't know. Whatever. We just give up the Ench. It is what it is. It's not a big loss. They get the Aegis.
Is that second Roche try?
I believe so, yep.
So we got Aegis on the Lifestealer, of course, and Bennett's going to be in the backpack of the Mars. They have been able to get both Tormentors, so a nice shard for Woe. He did have that queued up, so this is now potentially freeing up an opportunity for him to get Basher maybe before the difference. This one needs quite a little bit of gold, but that is a really big one for them to get.
Yeah, that was kind of cool to use the Ench. Maybe that was part of the plan.
It was just like, well, if it goes south, we just head to the Tormentor, because, I mean, that was the only way to secure it for the PA, since they were the last two getting the shards. So that's kind of cool. They still have their 5k lead. How is approaching high ground for Nine Pandas? Looks pretty good.
I
got the
would
arena, tiny.
Yeah, like, how do you actually stop someone from sieging high ground? I mean, Lifesteal is not the easiest, but with Rage, it's fine, and it doesn't seem like there is much on Radiant. Like, is there really an opportunity with Kanda Basher where you jump in on difference and nuke down with Kanda? And he's got so much health, though. Like, I don't even think you come close to killing the Lifestealer.
No, it does not look like it, does it? I wonder if Pango Roll activates Craggy. Totally unrelated, but I just had a curiosity. It's a mechanics question. It probably does.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, they're walking up. Erase is hitting as well. And are they giving this up? I think they will have to. Difference is also close to his own Basher. They're going to have double Basher shortly, but I think you just give up bottom, no?
V2 dodging the Shadow Poisons is so funny.
They're smoking? They want this fight?
right, the Basher's there. Let's go. Oh, beautiful
dude, the scan again. And now they're really split. So bad's up with them. Triple S can always join. Difference has to charge up the Rolling Thunder instantly. But no one else is there to go with the Rolling Thunder. So it's a bit of a wasted ultimate. They're going to get a glimpse of Loopsy inside the lane, but... Oh, it's really messy, and that can't be the case when you're in this deficit. Lies. Last second jump with the expiring Rolling Thunder. Difference 60 seconds. No Pango. He has been pivotal to their success on this hero, but is struggling to find the impact towards the later stages of this game.
Oh, we're looking at desperation territory. I'm thinking level 25 PA. I'm thinking rapiers, you know. We got to be throwing out some phylactery rapier daggers or something.
Are we at territory where rapier needs to be queued up as well? Because, yeah, it's feeling quite desperate. These fights have not looked close.
No. They are not feeling good right now. We got Silver Edge done as well here for the Tiny in like 140 gold. Of course, it's also how much he needs for buyback, but priorities. I can't believe Not Me is surviving right now. He should not be alive.
Yeah, I agree.
Those are some bold shadow poisons. Dude, there is no one in here right now. I mean, they don't know that, but this is the Emperor wears no clothes right now for one move. They're like, this is crazy. They're gonna go back and try and catch so bad. Oh, they don't know that Woe's there.
Oh, whoa. Really? Why? What the?
Maybe hunting for an amplified damage, perhaps. I don't know.
I suppose, yeah.
Looking for anything to help. A smoke here again. All right, do they have a scan this time? No, they don't. Okay, good. Oh, wait, actually they do. They have one charge available.
Oh, man, their scans have been on point this game. See if they're going to read it again. 20 seconds until the Aegis is out. They're just walking it down, though.
Oh, there's the scan.
No way.
It's all green. It's red.
It's red now. Oh, my. Wait, Loopsy? Not a bad target. Blinks over to the right side. Are they going to get the vision? Difference again. An Erling Rolling Thunder. But importantly, he's been able to find the line. Protected with the bunker at the moment. Erased with a jump on the backline. Looking for the blow. Whoa, he's going to be okay. Tries the turn with the Tiny falling low. Whoa, he just doesn't have what it takes at the moment. Now Woe's running away. This Phantom Assassin can't do anything. Can't lock onto his target. And as a result, he is gone without a buyback. The hopes of stopping a game 2 going the way of 9 Pandas, it's going to be on the other members, but they are almost going to be killed off. Feast is out for V2, and he is munching away. Turns to Not Me next. They're going to be able to lock him against the tree. Multiple heroes without a buyback, and about to be the game-ending fight for them as well. It's so bad. Sproink in a couple of seconds. He's going to dance around in hopes that it can survive long enough. But that is not the case. V2, this guy, he's been away from the pro scene for some while, but coming back on the 9 Pandas roster, he is looking like a formidable carry.
Yeah, itemization just flawless there too. You can see with the Infest, he's getting the bashes on this PA. She's disarmed, she's being bashed up. The BKB's doing nothing for her. He is on your buildings, and yeah, you could just watch him go down right now.
9 Pandas, they will give themselves an opportunity to qualify to another event. We saw them move over to Dream League. And now they're going to be going up against Spirit 2 against the World. P up in 10. Pango as well. But your buildings, they're just going to fall too fast. They don't have what it takes. Arena will protect them. Congratulations, 9 Pandas. They got one more series. It's going to be tough opponent, but they are looking in good form at the moment.
Oh, very, very well done here. 9 Pandas certainly getting the monkey off their back here, defeating one move, the team that sent them down here.